County in western North Carolina until 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Marion, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
Nope.
Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Old Forge, Lakefront State Park, Lake James, Nebo, Cedar Hill, Pleasant Gardens, Glenwood, Farrell, and Dysersville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Brief damage and winds will blow trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Take shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damage and wind continuing to cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet us using hashtag NWSGST. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: McDowell, North Carolina. The National Weather Service, Wind 5, has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Rutherford County in western North Carolina, northern Polk County in western North Carolina, until 2:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 2:06 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles northwest of Rutherford, or 7 miles east of Lake Lure, moving south at 5 miles per hour.
Yes, they are.
Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Rutherford, Lake Lure, Shingle Hollow, Greenville, Thermal City, Lake Adger, Union Mills, Mill Spring, and Chimney Rock State Park. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet us using hashtag NWSGST. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 2:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Polk and Rutherford. The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued.
Don't got many
bombs. At 2:06 p.m. Eastern.
Is that a flash over there?
I couldn't see it.
Saw lightning.
Well, the storm is pretty far away, and it's mostly, and the bulk of it is embedded in that rain shaft, so we won't be able to see much off of it, at least. So yeah, most of it, the bulk of it is behind that mountain.
Pretty much.
In western North Carolina until 2 daylight time. At 2:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Pickens. It is nearly stationary. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Pickens, Table Rock State Park, Jocassee Gorges, Sunset, Pump Compound, Dacusville, 9 times, Liberty and Easley. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet us using hashtag NWSGSP. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Pickens, South Carolina. The National North Carolina until 3:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 2:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Statesville, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Statesville, Troutman, Stony Point, Hidden Shrewsbury, Bowman, Scotts, Cool Springs, Cleveland, and Tuolumne.
Grab it! I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna use it!
Central Rutherford County in western North Carolina, Polk County in western North Carolina, until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 2:44 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southwest. 60 miles per hour with gusts and smaller-sized hail. Source, radar indicated.
is on there.
88.5.
Oh.
It's on 90.1.
You gotta hold it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service
now
in
it works.
Blacksburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning
I
for
got it. Oh, you gotta hold it with both hands.
southwestern Caswell County, southwestern Henry County, southeastern Patrick County, and southwestern Virginia until 3:45 p.m. At 2:52 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Ayersville or near Leoden, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Eden, Reedsville, Wentworth, Leoden, Madison, Stoneville, and Camp Springs. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds, as well as deadly cloud-to-ground lightning. For your safety, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows. Locally heavy rain will quickly reduce visibility and result in ponding of water on roadways, standing water in low-lying areas, and minor flooding of creeks, streams, and areas of poor drainage. Drivers are urged to slow down and use extra caution to avoid hydrant cleaning. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of hail of any size, as well as reports of any wind damage, including downed trees or large limbs, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter.
This again.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:45 p.m. for the following counties in North Carolina, Caswell, Rockingham, and Stokes, and the following counties in Virginia, Henry and Patrick. President Trump again tweeted,
Everything about me is right. I am the greatest president this country has ever seen.
I got it. Okay. It's over here. Fuck off, you Scottish music, you piece of shit.
Service in Blacksburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Rockingham County, Caswell County, the city of Danville in south central Virginia, Pittsylvania County, southwestern Halifax County, the eastern city of Martinsville in south central Virginia, eastern Henry County, until 4 p.m. At 3 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Westover Hills at 65 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Danville, Eden, Reedsville, Martinsville, Yanceyville, Bethel, and Chatham. This includes the following location: Danville Airport. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds, as well as deadly cloud-to-ground lightning. For your safety, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows.
Clicking on your Raleigh.
Reduce visibility and result in ponding of water on roadways, standing water in low-lying areas, and minor flooding of creeks, streams, and areas of poor drainage. Drivers are urged to slow down and use extra caution to avoid hydrant cleaning. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of hail of any size, as well as reports of any wind damage, including downed trees or large limbs, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter.
My patience is going
Repeating,
thin.
a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. for the following counties. In North Carolina, Caswell and Rockingham, and the following counties. In Virginia, Henry and Pittsylvania, and the following independent cities. In Virginia, Danville and Martinsville.
Had an effect.
One, 2, 3, 4, 6.
What the heck?
Rutherford County in western North Carolina.
Whoa.
Eastern Polk County in western North
This isn't an
Carolina.
SVA.
Northern Spartanburg County in upstate southwestern
Okay.
in upstate South Carolina. South Carolina until 4 p.m. Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the southeastern William County in the Piedmont,
Oh.
North Carolina. In the lower to mid-60s.
Could this be a doubleheader?
West of Spartanburg, moving east at 20 miles
No
per
channel
hour.
5 somewhere.
Hazard 60 miles per hour in gusts and quarter size.
Channel 5? Yeah, we'll see if this is WWF 60 or NG 588.
That's NG 588.
South Carolina, Spindale, Duncan, Lyman,
Don't change it, Bob. What was your time?
for your protection move to an interior
Well, give me a fucking radio then.
building. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring.
Here, hold this.
Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-867-8101 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet us using TNWSP. Your message should describe the event and its specific location where it occurred. Repeat, warning has been issued. Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern William County in the Piedmont. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 377, effective until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Bubba, Cleveland, Davidson, Davie, Gaston, Henderson, Ardell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Polk, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Polk, Richmond, Union, and the following counties in South Carolina: Cherokee, Greenville, Fair, Dewberry, Oconee, Greenwood, Lancaster, Lawrence, Oconee. Spartanburg thunderstorm watch means in the lowest floor of a building. Brief days, Dewberry, Oconee, Pickens, Spartanburg, Union, and York. Schedule. Early morning. Winds. The watch area. While severe weather may not be indoors immediately. Should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest. Drive your vehicle through Park, Radin and Stevens, Radin, Anson, Cabarrus, Catawba, Cleveland, Davidson, Davie, Gaston, Henderson, Ardell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Polk, Richmond, Rowan, Rutherford, and the specific location where it occurred: Cherokee, Chester, Fairfield, Greenville, Greenwood, Lancaster. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Rowan,
Hey.
North Carolina,
Channel 4. Triple header on Channel 4 coming. Triple.
Carolina. The storm's the National Weather Thunderstorm watch number 377.
That is so unsafe. If you didn't.
This watch includes the following counties in Georgia. What is my Albert, Franklin, Habersham, Hart, Eden, and Stevens.
Michael.
Alba, Cleveland, Davidson,
What?
Davie, Gaston, Henderson, Ardell, Lincoln,
Is this why?
Rutherford, Stanley, and Union, and the following counties in South Carolina. Anderson,
I've never seen this before. Look what it's doing.
Practice.
Lawrence, Dewberry, Oconee, Pickens, Spartanburg, Union, and York. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 377 has been issued until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties
We're
in
in a
Georgia,
marginal, for
Albert,
Christ's sake.
Franklin,
I know, right?
Habersham,
I wouldn't be
Hart, Raven, and
surprised if the new,
Stevens, and the
SCI
following
bumped it up to a
counties
slight
in North Carolina: Anson, Cabarrus, Catawba, Cleveland, Davidson, Davie, Gaston, Henderson, Ardell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Polk, Richmond, Rowan, Rutherford, Stanley, and Union, and the following counties in South Carolina: Abbeville, Anderson, Cherokee, Chester, Fairfield, Greenville, Greenwood, Lancaster, Lawrence, Dewberry, Oconee, Pickens, Spartanburg, Union, and York. Heat advisory in flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded.
The consequences of that he was still pushing us to do what he had been asking us.
Excuse me, asking us what? What was that from GSP? SVR for Gaston, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg. Fuck me.
What channel?
This is a severe thunderstorm warning for and Guilford County.
6.2.
Until 4:06 p.m.
I'm right here.
Trump with the state of Florida. No. Service in Greenville has issued a severe thunderstorm for southeastern the Piedmont of North Carolina, Mecklenburg County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, Central Gaston County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, and in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a warning for southeastern Lincoln County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, northwestern Mecklenburg County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, central Gaston County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles southeast of Lincolnton, or near Stanley, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior
I
room.
think there's a station on
Large
157
hail
I should
and
relate
damaging
that.
winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm.
Nope, guess not.
Possible. Seek shelter inside an
So you also have
small areas. A large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading
EAS Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe... 678101. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Gaston, Lincoln. For the following counties in North Carolina: Gaston.
Oh, just having to go to Outlook.
That wire cross on 88.1. Jesus.
What was that?
Severe thunderstorm warning for northern Cabarrus.
Diamonds Direct. Get details, store hours, and more.
Hail. Source, radar indicated. Wind damage to trees and power lines. Severe thunderstorm impact has included Annapolis, downtown Concord, China Grove, Landis, Indigo, Mount Pleasant, West Concord, and Tuttle Creek Reservoir. For your protection, move to an Eastern Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located near Annapolis, moving southeast at 5 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Southeast at 5 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles. Memphis, Indigo, Mount Pleasant, West Concord, and Concord Rainfall. And may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding. A brief period of large hail. Damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. Cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Power of nature is leading. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle. Anyways. A severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lane County and the Piedmont of North Carolina. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Cabarrus and Grand.
My signal's trash. I hope to God my camera got all the stations I was getting. And it was not recording for a good That is wire cross, my good friends.
Yeah, keep it.
What the fuck?
Wait,
What the fuck?
What did I even miss?
They did 5 EOMs! 88.1! What the fucking fuck? Baby!
To share Jesus. The Bible is there in the blessing bucket as well as a personal. All these things that you know you need when you need them. And we're just so thankful for $35.
1-844-5. thunderstorm warning for southwestern Catawba County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, western Lincoln County in the Piedmont of North Carolina. Thunderstorm warning for southwestern Catawba County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, western Lincoln County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and with this storm. Move indoors and behind the lines. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, you can hear thunder if you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring. Protection move to an interior room on the low. Vale, Longview, Cookville Entry. For your protection move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Damage. Large hail and damaging winds from continuous cloud to ground. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you hear thunder,
that's channel 3.
To be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring.
Put on channel 3.
Posting on our Facebook page or tweet it using hashtag NWSGSP. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina, Catawba, and Lincoln. Carolina, Catawba, and Lincoln.
Here. What the fuck?
Will any fiber like this?
No. Wait. Yes, they will. Shit. Good going, Nicholas. Here. God damn it, bro.
As well as heavy clouds and thickening. Your safety. To an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows. Locally, heavy rain will quickly reduce visibility and result in ponding of water on roadways, standing water in low-lying areas, and minor flooding of creeks, streams, and areas of poor drainage. Drivers are urged to slow down and use extra caution to avoid hydrant cleaning. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of hail of any size, as well as reports of any wind damage, including downed trees or large limbs, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures. Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. for the following counties in North Carolina, Surrey, Wilkes, and Yadkin. At 3:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Crutchfield or over Fairview, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted
Going outside
Elkin,
through that.
Fairview, Jonesville, Dobson, Pilot Mountain, Boonville, and East Bend.
Aren't you?
Ever in my life.
This dickhead is out of focus.
President in and out.
This
This is a severe thunderstorm warning for Alamance County and Guilford County, effective until 4:40 p.m.
EMNet is literal garbage.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for New Haven County, Fairfield County, effective until 3 p.m.
Why is this piece of shit out of focus now? It's fucking go time! God motherfucking damn!
Your radio went off.
That's G112 went off. I'll leave this here.
Flights with
Yeah, we gotta work it. 1079.
The National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Catawba County and the Piedmont of North Carolina, southeastern Alexander County, west central Rainfall County and the Piedmont, southeast at 15 miles per hour. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Great hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Locations affected include Hickory, Statesville, St. Stevens, Donovan, Claremont, Catawba, Lookout Shoals Lake, Vandy's, Millersville, and Scotts. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Brief damage and winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. Ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Your message describes the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for daylight time for the following North Carolina.
I got it.
Roadways. Potential rainfall is occurring with this storm and millions minor.
ABC's on.
National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg has issued a 678-101 by posting on. The thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Alexander, Catawba. North Carolina, Alexander, Catawba.
What's going on with that? 973. No, on my bot.
You know, that little toothpaste that you get when it travels?
Is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Hickory, Statesville, St. Stevens, Conover, Claremont, Catawba, Lookout Shoals Lake, Vandy's, Millersville, and Scotts.
Let's work with what we got here.
The National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Catawba County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, northeastern Mecklenburg County, for 45
Go to
The National Weather Service in North Carolina,
vehicle.
That's Channel 2 is coming up next on Channel 4. It's going to be a double header.
Locations and tactical hail damage to vehicles is expected. Large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous clouds to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Also possible. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm. Drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101.
What's that on? That's on Channel 2. Oh, 2.
Official from 2003 to 2011 and again from 2019 to 2020.
Your message for the following counties in North Carolina. Radar indicated. Impact. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Gaffney, Blacksburg, Buffalo, Jonesville, Aquilette Mills, Grover, and Addison Springs. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees or power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous clouds to ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle on flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet it using #NWSGST. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until... The thunderstorm warning for Eastern William County will expire.
Jensen sounds so drunk when you do that.
Considerable?
The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartan. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Southwest Charlotte, Fort Mill, Pineville, Cramerton, Steel Creek, Carowinds, Lake Wiley, South Park Mall, Freedom Park, and Central Charlotte. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Fort Mill, Pineville, Cramerton, Snow Creek, Carowinds, Lake Wylie, South Park Mall, power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter. Down trees and power lines over small areas. To minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties. Describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Central Tavares County in the 267. Page.
It's only here.
NWSGSP. Your message should describe the event and the specific location.
Ambitious.
The following counties. PM Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties.
Whoever's on 88.1, fix your freaking wires being crossed.
They won't.
Every community, large and small, and every day we're finding
99.5! That's WMAG in High Point.
Yep, that makes sense. High Point's right next to it.
The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a flash flood warning for Central Forsyth County, West Central Guilford County.
That's channel 6. That's channel 2.
South Carolina, northern Newberry County in central South Carolina, until 5:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And for 17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Fairfield County in central South Carolina, northern Newberry County in central South Carolina, until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Whitmire, or 12 miles north of Newberry, moving southeast.
Where's the signal? They went back to music.
Warning has been Fire Station, Bush River Fire Station, daylight time for the following counties in South Carolina, Fairfield and Newberry. For your protection, inside of 30 buildings. The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spurgeon. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in South Carolina, Fairfield and Newberry.
Wait, let me see if 88.5 will go off for
from
that.
the state and from CrowdStrike.
Oops.
You forgot the decimal there, buddy.
And from protect businesses from cyber attacks.
Of course they fucking won't. Without pressing the button.
Go record it, go!
The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Lincoln County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, central Cleveland County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, Western County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's 4:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Cleveland County in the Piedmont of North Carolina.
88.3, 88.3, 88.3.
Piedmont of North Carolina, until 5 p.m.
What station is that?
Ah, I think I got it for it. I don't remember.
Put it back to 88.3.
9 miles west of Lincoln.
107.9 is probably rolling that too.
North of Turtle. Moving
For fuck's sake.
The
did this one. Okay, it's expiring.
Weather service by calling toll free 1-800-267-8101 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet it using hashtag NWSTST. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina, Cleveland.
Dude.
Until 5 p.m. Eastern
You're not even done yet, man.
Wait, what's going on?
In North Carolina, please.
I'm trying to figure out what that 88.3 station was. I've gotten it before. I just can't remember the freaking name of it. The only one that's on right now.
Fuck 88.5.
At 4:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Spring Creek or near Rhonda, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour.
Chester and Union.
60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicator. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected.
I want to fucking eat you, Skinny.
Location includes North Wilkesboro, Yanktonville, Jonesville. A thunderstorm was located 8 miles southeast of Union or 5 miles northwest of Carlisle, moving southeast at 2 miles per hour.
Wait, Union has
60 miles per hour with quarter-size hail.
Whoa, fuck, okay.
Radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage.
Goddamn fucking minefield.
Thunderstorm warning for southeastern Mecklenburg County and the Piedmont of North Carolina until 5 p.m. Damage and little to no lows. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines.
What the fuck was that?
Tempertown in Fenwick. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Brief damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas. A brief period of large hail is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's thunderstorm warning for southeastern Wilkes County in northwestern North Carolina, Yankton County in northwestern North Carolina until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Spring Creek or near Rhonda, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Yes, please. Your message should describe.
Freaking dipshit.
You can't get that.
Was the
Columbia, SER Fairfield and Newberry.
Again. Dixon and Stanley.
Is it? Cause
I think so.
oh wait, no, that was just the manager. Yeah, that wasn't all.
At 15 miles per hour. Hazard 60 miles per hour. Quarter-size hail. 8101, or by posting on our Facebook page, or tweet it using hashtag NWSGSP. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North
Son of a bitch! What? Oh, Lancaster again.
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a...
Let's add some more to his roster of Columbia alerts.
In central South Carolina, northwestern Kershaw County, and central South Carolina until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along the Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County in central South Carolina, northwestern Kershaw County, and central South Carolina until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from southwest Charlotte to near Richburg, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Lancaster, Indian Land, Kershaw, East Springs, Andrew Jackson State Park, USC Lancaster, Fenwick, Irwin, Dingford, Belltown Fire Station, Arrowwood Estates, Camp Creek Fire Station, Community of Almond Glen, Antioch, Kurt Air Base, Faith Christian School, Pleasant Hill, Unity Fire Station in Lancaster Mill. For your protection, seek shelter inside a sturdy building and stay away from windows.
Again?
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: South Carolina.
On Twitter.
60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected.
No, that was late. That's late.
Sighting, entry.
Oh.
Locations impacted include...
It's not over though. GSP's gonna do it for Alexander Iredell and Davian Iredell.
They will.
Or Davian Iredell.
Yeah, the more I'm looking at, maybe Davian Iredell, maybe even parts of Davidson.
Oh.
Forsyth.
Oh man, that means fucking.
What was that?
Flash flood warning for Guilford. 99.5.
99.5.
Can we fucking eat, Raleigh? Fuck y'all. Fucking Jesus. They did it. Fuck off and relay it. Thanks, you inconsiderate pricks. That was GSP, wasn't it? They did it.
And what's the call sign on this?
WMAG.
Alright. And that's in
High Point.
High Point, got it.
Most programs secure vehicles. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 7:45 p.m. for the following counties: Guilford, North Carolina.
Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Cabarrus, Mecklenburg, and Union. Cabarrus!
p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles southeast of downtown Concord to 8 miles southeast of uptown Charlotte to 8 miles northwest of Indian Land, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles southeast of downtown. Source, radar indicated.
What is that?
On the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.
Wade County.
Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damage. The event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina, Cabarrus, Mecklenburg, and Union.
Oh, damn.
Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina, Cabarrus, Mecklenburg, and Union. Mecklenburg and Union.
How's the thoughts to come?
Oh yeah, let me just get my 120 with the proper backlight.
Oh, suck.
In Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Eastern Chester County in upstate South Carolina, Southeastern York County in upstate South Carolina until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles west of Lancaster, or 4 miles north of Fort Lauderdale, moving at 30
Channel
miles
4
per
goes off
hour.
for York.
Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarters. Great Falls, Fort Lauderdale, McConnell, Richford.
What was that?
Blackstock, Edgewater. For your perfect level ground area room.
God damn it!
Most damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines over small areas.
What the fuck?
Is also possible. Seek shelter inside an interior room. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling Area 890 or by posting on our Facebook page or tweet it using hashtag NWSGST. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in South Carolina, Chester, and York. Thunderstorm warning for Central Fairfield County in Central South Carolina until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe
thunderstorm was located near Blackstock,
Why would they fuck
or
you
10
over?
miles south of
They're not
Chester,
MG.
moving south at 20
They're not
miles
MG.
per hour.
They wouldn't fuck you over.
Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Winsboro, PC Summer Nuclear Station, Fairfield County Airport, Monticello, Blackstock, Ridgeway, Bryan, Winsboro Mills, Fairfield Elementary School, Lebanon Fire Station, White Oak and Fairfield County Detention Center. This includes Interstate 77 between mile markers 33 and 50. For your protection, seek shelter inside a sturdy building and stay away from windows. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties: Fairfield, South Carolina.
Yeah, they just canceled that part. Like I said. What the hell?
The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
What was that?
The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a thunderstorm warning for West Central Mecklenburg County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, Eastern Gaston County in the Piedmont of North Carolina. Locations impacted include Gastonia, Mount Holly, Belmont. Minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines.
Fucking hell. That's Channel 4.
South Gastonia, Dallas, Sandy. Gastonia, Mount Holly, Belmont. The ground lightning is occurring with the storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is leading killers. 800-267-8101. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina, Gaston and Mecklenburg. Your message to describe the event repeating, a severe warning has been issued until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina, Gaston and Mecklenburg. In North Carolina, Gaston and Mecklenburg.
The Nicholas antenna. Yes. I've had it with this station. Channel 1! Oh no! That's it! Is that the one with the air?
Maybe I'm, yep.
How long? 5 minutes, I think. I don't know.
Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 11 miles southwest of Yanktonville, or near Harmony, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. South of its 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected.
Hey, look, a beat.
Wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Montville,
Alright, let's switch. I'll go over here. Yes. Can you get my 310?
Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Davie County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, northeastern Iredell County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, until 5:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:54 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 11 miles southwest of Yadkinville, or near Harmony, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour.
Law enforcement warning in Florida.
Oh,
Jefferson County.
Radar indicated.
fuck me.
Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines.
Don't make me show
Locations
up.
impacted include Wadsville,
Don't make me do
Bermuda Run,
this.
Harmony, Love Valley, Turnersburg, Olin, Cool Springs, Sheffield, Union Grove, and Farmington.
Oh, now Wakefield's getting involved.
Hey, KQ, what did they do?
They just issued an SVR for Mecklenburg and Lunenburg County.
Oh.
Describe the event and the specific location where...
Also, I'm just gonna state this now. Michael, look at this. This is the echo tops on that storm over here.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, it's decreased a little bit, but at the same time, that's still big. And as we go up until...
Oh, yeah. All right, time to eat the rest of my food.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Or 10 miles south of Chester, moving south at 20 miles.
Did they continue something before this?
I think.
Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Winsboro, VC Summer Nuclear Station, Fairfield County Airport, Monticello, Blackstock, Ridgeway, Ryan, Winsboro Mills, Fairfield Elementary School, Lebanon Fire Station, White Oak and Fairfield County Detention Center.
Also, I tried to
This includes Interstate 77 between mile markers 33 and 50. For your protection, seek shelter inside a sturdy building and stay away from windows. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Fairfield, South Carolina.
Answer one go, please.
The National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for West Central Mecklenburg County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, Eastern Gaston County in the...
Gaston County in the what now?
100 went off.
The National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Fairfield County in central South Carolina.
Source, radar indicated.
They're using WX620.
Following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees.
Yeah, there's a propagation delay. It's not strong, but it's not there.
Flooded roadways still.
Oh my God, we can get it.
We can?
We can.
What?
We can. I have it on alert mode. We're getting WX620.
It's on channel 3 right now, bud.
Oh. Wait, I'm putting this on 3.
Until 5:40 people operating on a frequency of 1.
I got my eye over here on Rowan and Iredell County.
This includes Interstate 26 between mile 176 and 95.
Look at the antenna. Look at the antenna. This one.
Warning has been issued until 5:45 p.m. Eastern
No,
Daylight
listen.
Time for the following counties: South Carolina, Fairfield, and Newberry. The national.
Oh my God, that's crystal clear on channel 2.
Bro, literally, your fucking burps.
Also, I was gonna say, keep an eye on Rowan and Davidson.
Gotcha.
I think there's gonna be an extension there any minute now. What?
Located near 15.
This is what I'm getting here. Look.
Wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Newberry, Prosperity.
I'm leaving that on WX620 for sure. How's this?
Turn off weather alert mode and then do it.
You gotta press and hold it, buddy. Leave that on WXL56 in case.
Yeah, I'll leave that on there.
Yep.
Alright. Union County again. What is that? Channel 2?
Yeah.
This is for the bottom half of Union.
Perfect timing on that, bud.
88.9.
88.9.
Thunderstorm warning for southern Union County, east of North Carolina.
Oh, you go ahead back here. We'll see. I got this.
SVR for Anson and Stanley, too. Doubleheader coming up on WXL70 now.
4 miles north of Fenwick, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated.
Hey, yo.
Minor hail damage to vehicles.
Whatever works.
He's biting me.
Wind damage to trees and power lines.
It's working.
Marcel.
I'm building it, you ding.
No, let go.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damage in winds and continuous cloud. Lightning is one of nature's unique killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to minor flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report damaging winds, hail, or flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101 by posting on our Facebook page or tweet us using hashtag NWSGSP. Your message should describe the event and the specific location where it occurred. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Union, North Carolina.
Hang on. Did 88.9 finish? What, David?
I was gonna say we might have a storm trying to pop up in Boone County.
Watauga County.
Sorry, Watauga. Yeah. Watauga and Ashe County. There's a storm trying to pop up there. Sorry, you're
Storm warning for Anson County in central North Carolina, southeastern Stanley County in central North Carolina until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles north of Marksville, or 16 miles north
put this on channel 3?
Locations impacted include Weather Service Green damage units.
Listen to that!
Possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio. Local radio and television thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Local radio and television outlets.
For the following counties in North Carolina, Anson and Stanley.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this on WXJ20.
The severe thunderstorm.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on WXJ20. Holy crap. Oh, WXJ20!
Northwestern Fairfield County in central South Carolina.
You're not recording! I thought it was recording. I thought it was.
Northern Missouri County in central South Carolina.
That's 20. Can you go check that?
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Fairfield, Newberry, South Carolina, Greater Newberry County, Newberry County, Center, 176 in South Carolina, 34 Crossroads, Henderson Island, Belfast, Wild Year, or 8 miles northeast of Newberry, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source: radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees in Colorado. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm. Newberry County Airport, Blair, Newberry County Detention Center, Bus 176 in South Carolina, 34 Crossroads, Henderson Island, Belfast Wildlife Management Area, Midlington Fire Station, Feasterville Fire Station, Bush River Fire Station, and Enderby Ranger District Office. This includes Interstate 26 between mile marker 62 and 76.
Florida.
And Lancaster. Oh, what is that?
Flash flood warning.
Flash flood warning for Wilkes and Yadkin. GSP. Nothing.
County in central South Carolina. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Fairfield County in central South Carolina, southwestern Lancaster County in central South Carolina, northwestern Kershaw County in central South Carolina until 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Great Falls, 12 miles south of Lancaster, moving east at 30 miles per hour. A severe miles per hour will experience flash flooding includes windy gap, located above shelves. This includes the following streams and drainages: Swan Creek, Bustle Creek, Galvin Creek, Hunting Creek, North Little Creek. Include Camden, Lake Wateree Dam, Liberty Hill, Lake Wateree State Park, Longtown, Ridgeway, DeKalb, North Town Square Shopping Center, Woodward Airfield, Mitford, and Lake Wateree near Highway 97.
Bears can walk across melange.
This is NOAA Weather Radio.
Bless you.
Check out the most luxurious SUV 2022 Wagoneer and save up to $6,500 off MSRP and get 2.9% financing for 72 months. Randy Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram also guarantees the lowest pricing on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Randy Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the king of price. 2000 Highway 421 west of the Wilkesboros and at RandyMarionJeepRam.com, where we'll send you home with a full tank of gas. On approved credit to Chrysler Capital excludes government dealer fees. Terms apply. See dealer for details.
Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital is committed to providing their patients and community with the highest quality care, including the most innovative breast cancer screening with the Genius 3D mammography exam. 3D mammography provides better, earlier breast cancer detection. Learn more at hughchatham.org.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms across our area tonight. Partly cloudy later. Tomorrow for your finally Friday, mostly sunny with a chance of scattered showers and storms popping up later in the afternoon. For Boone and the high country areas, lows in the upper 60s. Tomorrow, highs in the low to mid 80s. The Wilkesboros and Elkin, the low 70s tonight, and for tomorrow, highs around the low 90s. Hickory and Lenore, the low 70s. Tomorrow, highs in the upper 90s. Winston-Salem and the Triad, lows around 70 degrees. Tomorrow, the mid to upper 90s. And for Charlotte, the mid 70s tonight. And for tomorrow, the upper 90s. Weather presented by Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital, online at hughchatham.org.
Now more music to keep your workday moving. Count on us to help you get
You're under
through
a
it.
flash flood
We're
warning,
here
my
for
guy.
you.
You should
Serving
relay that.
Northwestern North Carolina, 97.3 WKBC. The Mix.
And Yadkin. I'm not even going over. What station?
You got, you know my fan?
Yeah.
The black one over there?
Oh. Yeah.
Gotta do improvement.
There you go. Let me see that. Little baby fan. I gotta do this meme now.
No, it's so, it's like,
The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Wilkes County in northwestern North Carolina, southwestern Yadkin County in northwestern North Carolina until 9:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
you don't have to range your
It's 5:14 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 3 and 4 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area.
That's kind of interesting. I've never seen a USB powered fan
Expected
before.
to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorm.
You're so slow, Blacksburg.
Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and
You have to be careful
underpasses,
because
as
if
well
you're
as
not
other
careful, you
poor
might actually have the
drainage
wrong drivers
and
and it
areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Windy Gap, Klingman, Bug Shoals. This includes the following streams and drainages: East Swan Creek, Bustles Creek, Dobbins Creek, Little Hunting Creek, North Little Hunting Creek, Long Branch and Duggar Creek. Severe thunderstorm warning for Fairfield County in central South Carolina, north central west of North Carolina, central South Carolina.
great. That means WS20 is overpowering this.
Eastern Daylight Time. It's 5:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm.
89.7.
Thunderstorm warning for nuclear sometimes 20 miles per hour in central South Carolina.
We're getting it.
North central Lexington County in central South Carolina. Northwestern Newton County in central South Carolina. Until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's 5:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm is located north of Alabama or near Houston from a nuclear station airport in South Carolina. Mark the South Carolina hard to think of 1 mile per hour winds. Damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted.
We'll get it.
Winslow Hills, Fairfield Elementary School, and Smallwood. This includes the following highways: Interstate 26 between mile markers 95 and 102. Interstate 77 between mile markers 21 and 51.
impacts are expected. 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Lexington, Batesburg, Leesville, Highway 6 at McMurray Dam, Red Bank, Oak Grove, Gilbert, Summit, Cedar Grove, Fire
South
Station,
Carolina,
South Shore Marina, Oswald Park, Fredonia, Shell Island, Mudrick Island, Fiesta Cove Marina, Murray, Peachtree Rock, Edmond, Camp Kinnard, Hollow Creek Public Park, and includes in 2650 in South Carolina between mile markers 39 and 59. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until.
Oh yeah, it's completely overpowered.
For northwestern Fairfield and central New.
We can't get WXL56 no more. Not even if we tried.
Sad.
That was just a
Holy crap. That was awesome.
Dude, were y'all getting a South Carolina station on the
Source.
on 909X?
Yeah, WMHK 89.7.
Wow. You know, it actually makes sense that there's a bit of trouble going on right now.
Newberry. Featuring summer nuclear drainages.
Oh, I'm fucking glad. It's been a while since I got a compilation of alerts from WXJ20. Been a long time coming. Oh, hello, little bunny.
Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm.
Are you just as confused as we are with this stuff? Because don't worry, we are too.
County in central South Carolina. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County in central South Carolina. From near Mineral Springs to near Liberty Hill, moving east at 35 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Lancaster, Paisley, Kershaw, Chesterfield, Elgin, East Springs, Lancaster, Irwin, Carolina Sandhill Wildlife Refuge, Mount Pisgah, Beaufort, Jefferson, Ruby, Mount Providence, Chesterfield Ruby Middle School, Arrowwood Estates, Bistorf, Faith Christian School, Bear Creek Park and Central High School. Beaufort, Jefferson, Mount Providence.
What is this? SVR from Channel.
Thunderstorm warning remains in Bear Creek Park and Central High School. For your protection, seek shelter inside a sturdy building. The National Weather Service, Blacksburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Lancaster, South Carolina.
We're on the Friday news up next.
I'm gonna try and get some more radios plugged in.
Hazard, 60 miles per hour, gusts quarter-size hail.
You alright?
Yep.
Source,
Tight squeeze.
Wait, let me take the antenna out.
hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof, siding, entry.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. You do
Locations
the last
impacted
anyway.
include Windy Gap, Bug Shoals, Zone Acreage,
Let me see.
and Brooks Crossroads.
Also, yeah, look at this. They kicked up again. And also, I was trying to show you this, but I couldn't show you. Here's what I was trying to show you.
For your
1 hour
safety,
rainfall total.
interior room on the
It's
lowest
worse
floor
than
of
over
30
here, and
buildings.
it's worse than over here.
Stay away from
I feel like in a
windows.
little bit they're going to issue a
Local heavy rain
FFW down here for, I think that's
visibility
York,
result in ponding of water on
York,
roadways.
Chester, and maybe
Water in low-lying
Lancaster?
areas.
No,
Underflooding of
that's
creeks,
CA.
streams,
Okay, sorry,
and
York,
areas
yeah,
of
maybe
poor drainage.
Lancaster will be put under by CA,
Drivers are
yeah.
urged to slow down and
So
use
that's
extra
gonna be
caution to
interesting.
avoid hydroplaning.
Yeesh.
When it is safe to
Hydroplaning?
do so, please observe the of any
Are you shitting me?
What?
Do not tell me.
You hear that, right? Jack shit!
A severe thunderstorm warning has been
I'm
issued
fucking done.
6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Wilkes,
Stop mistreating my transmitter, you fucks!
Wait, what happened?
Did you not hear that?
I heard it. That's it.
Fucking silence.
Motherfucking
Motherfucking hell.
Don't even know what's going on.
Kershaw, that's Channel 1!
Weather Service in Columbia.
And 97.3 is going to probably relay soon.
Then listen closely. Dr. Emily Stopper with
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Fairfield County in central South Carolina, northwestern Sumter County in central South Carolina, northeastern Richland County in central South Carolina, southwestern Kershaw County in central South Carolina until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Elgin, or 10 miles northeast of Gainesville, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour in gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Camden, Mudhall, Lake Carolina, Elgin, villages at Sandhill, Pine Grove Fire Station, and Northtown Square.
The Internet. Get fast, reliable Internet service from a trusted local.
Markers 82 and 99.
Channels 1 and 2 are going nuts.
Shelter inside a sturdy building and stay away from windows. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Fairfield, South Carolina. Rain 20%.
Now this is cool.
Touch with the same and this
Presented by Window World.
organizer.
10 miles an hour.
We'll put the radio down there to go off. I did not
The
expect
SFA 1150.
Yeah.
Turning these on. Alright, set them up if you can. I just put some more in.
We're the station that works with yours. First thing in the morning, last.
Yes, they will.
Wait. Oh, wait, what?
Release. I'm gonna Shazam it later.
That should go off too.
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Calhoun County in central South Carolina, northeastern Lexington County in central South Carolina, central Richland County in central South Carolina until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time,
Screw it, put it all on channel 1. Have a couple on 2.
Moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. The following
yes, it did!
per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Lexington County in central South Carolina, central Richland County in central South Carolina until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Oak Grove, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. South Carolina. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Columbia, West Columbia, Casey, Solar State 126 between mile marker 0 and 3. Thunderstorm 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 3 and 72. International University 26 between mile markers 103 and 145. Columbia Metro Airport, South Carolina State Fairgrounds, West Columbia Riverwalk and 71. This includes the following highways: Interstate 126 between mile markers 0 and 3. Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 60 and 72. Interstate 26 between mile markers 103 and 125. Interstate 77 between mile markers 0 and 7. Central South Carolina until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Central thunderstorm was located over Elgin, 14 miles northeast of Gainesville, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour.
Huh?
Does WXJ20 cover Edgefield County? That one right there?
Let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
Here, let me sit.
Okay. Also, wait.
Let me sit.
Okay.
Nothing.
Hey, yo. They can plug this in temporarily, too, if we got this out. I already put this.
Go, Columbia, go!
Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Edgefield County in central South Carolina, northwestern Aiken
only relay for
County in
4.
central South Carolina, southern Saluda County in central South Carolina until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Edgefield County Airport, or 12 miles north of Aiken, moving west at 5 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines.
The alert works.
Locations impacted include Aiken, Edgefield, Johnson, Aiken Municipal Airport, Edgefield County Airport, Trenton, Strom-Thurmond High School, Harmony, Barton, and Edgefield Federal Correction Institution. This includes Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 12 and 24.
That's what the 167. Okay, yeah.
This is a severe thunderstorm watch. Severe thunderstorm watch number 377 remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in South Carolina.
Let's say my beloved! Yeah!
Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Fairfield County in central South Carolina, southwestern Lancaster County in central South Carolina, northern Lee County in central South Carolina, south central County in central South Carolina, Kershaw County in central. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Fairfield County in central South Carolina, southwestern Lancaster County in central South Carolina, northern Lee County in central South Carolina, south central Chesterfield County in central South Carolina, Kershaw County in central South Carolina until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Source at 5:54 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Westville to
We're getting 4 bars on this
damage to trees in power per hour.
like a fucking
miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated.
What? Tell me what's going on.
Damage to vehicles is expected. Wind damage to trees and power lines. Mudno, North Central High School, DeKalb, North Town Square Shopping Center, Antioch, Midway Elementary School, Pine Grove Fire Station, and Woodward Airfield. This includes Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 116 and 126. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Edgefield County in Central South Carolina, Northwestern Aiken County, including repeating Central South Carolina.
Which end or which when?
30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Which end?
Commercial 70.
Why? What's going on?
Because they might extend it to their airport.
Yeah.
For 12 miles north of Aiken, moving west at 5 miles per hour. The following
The R1630A is getting it. Look at this.
Quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated.
The
The following
R1630A.
attacks are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted.
We need to plug in the alert works.
Yeah, if I can find a cord.
Aiken Municipal Airport, Edgefield County Airport.
Oh, wait, you don't need a real
Thurman
test.
High School, Harmony,
What?
and Edgefield Federal Correction Institution.
That's off.
This includes Interstate
I'll plug it in. What's... I don't know where this is for, but holy shit! Oh, 519 went off!
issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Newberry County and central South Carolina, central Lexington County in central South Carolina, west central Richmond County in central
Here,
South
I got you.
Carolina, until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Red Bank, moving south at 20 miles per hour.
Oh!
The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and any size hail. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted. I am aware of Lexington. The thunderstorm was located over Red Bank, moving south at 20 miles per hour.
What's that?
The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and any size hail. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Lexington, Amos, Highway 6 at Lake Murray Dam, Red Bank, Oak Grove, Bear Island State Park, Bellion, River, Summit, Lexington County Airport at Bellion, Oswald Park, Shell Island, Budrick Island, Putnam's Landing, Fiesta Cove Marina, Murray, Rocky Point Recreation Area, Peachtree Rock, Edmond and Pine Island. This includes what is considered in South Carolina, for Chapensville, or near VC Summer Nuclear Station, moving south at 20 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour with
Dude.
source.
How excited are you for this right now? Michael.
Huh?
Plug this in. I'm gonna plug this into the back of the alert box. Try and like loop this around something.
Locations impacted include Columbia,
Let me get...
You gotta hook something up first, I think.
Fairfield County Airport, Monticello, Clark City, Killian, Harbison State Forest, Elizabeth,
I've never seen all this go off at once except for that Miho. And even then,
Alright, the base 259 is engaged with a good signal. Okay,
Right.
let me loop it around. What's that? Son of a bitch! Here we go!
Northwestern Calhoun County in central South Carolina, Lexington County in central South Carolina, southeastern Newberry County in central South Carolina, central Richmond County in central South Carolina, east central Saluda County in central South Carolina, until 9 p.m. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a southwestern Newberry County in central South Carolina, central Richland County in central South Carolina, east central Saluda County in central South Carolina, until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding in 1.5 and 2.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 4 inches are possible in the warned area. Some flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. The following hazards are expected. Flash flooding caused by thunderstorm east of Leesville, source radar. The following impacts are expected. Flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, Crime Ridge, Gaston, Arcadia Lakes, Columbia Metro Airport, Riverbank Zoo and South Carolina State Farmers Market. This includes the following highways. Interstate 126 between mile markers 0 and 3. Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 35 and 77. Interstate 77 between mile markers 0 and 21. Interstate 26 between mile markers 101 and 125. Central Lexington and northwestern Richland counties. Eastern Daylight Time. A thunderstorm was located near Valentine or near thermal. Miles per hour. The following hazards are expected. 50 miles per hour wind gusts and any size hail.
What?
Source, radar indicated.
I can't believe we're getting all this shit right now. Whoops! Chesterfield and Kershaw!
Whoever, 34, 200, 210.
Severe thunderstorm warning for central Chesterfield County in central South Carolina, northeastern Kershaw County in central South Carolina until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Still going.
Severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles east of Carolina Sand Hills Wildlife Refuge, or 13 miles north of Hartville, moving east at 25 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
See the county code.
Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Carolina Sand Hills Wildlife Refuge, Sherrill State Park, Patrick, Sherrill Fish Hatchery, Alligator Fire Station, Middendorf and Bay Springs Fire Station.
Yep, just Kershaw.
Hey, Michael.
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Calhoun County in central South Carolina, northeastern Lexington County in central South Carolina, central Richland County in central South Carolina, until 6 Eastern Daylight Time.
What was that?
Raleigh continues SVR.
Was located over Oak Road, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour.
I feel like Raleigh will issue something down for Richmond,
Oh, yeah.
Scotland, and Hoken.
Need I say that this radio was found in the middle of Spartanburg County, covered in dirt, never used, well, was used, obviously, but just left there to die, found by me and GS Piedmont, resurrected, and now it gets its first warnings.
Springdale.
Let it be known that this radio has been saved. It's this one. Kershaw, Lee, Richland, Sumter. This is the good life!
Issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Lee County in central South Carolina, northwestern Sumter County in central South Carolina, northeastern
Richland? Oh,
County in central South Carolina, southwestern Kershaw County in central South Carolina until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The National Weather Service was located over the severe thunderstorm warning for 7 miles northeast of Lee County in central South Carolina, northwestern Sumter County in South Carolina, 90 miles per hour in central South Carolina. Source, radar indicated in central South Carolina. Following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Columbia, Sumter, Forest Acres, Camden, McIntyre
Air Base, Dennisville, Kilgare Base, Arcadia Lakes, Bluebell, Hopkins, Oakland, Villages at Sandhill, Elgin, Coral Hill, Killian, Radar Indicated, Whitfield, Centennial State Park, Lake Carolina, and Fort Jackson. This includes the following highways: Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 73 and 120. Interstate 77 between mile markers 7 and 24. Oakland, Villages at Sandhill, Elgin, Coral Hill, Killian, Mulberry, Woodfield, Susquehanna Centennial State Park, Lake Carolina, and Fort Jackson. This includes the following highways: Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 7 and 120. County in central South Carolina until 6 daylight time. At 5:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm
It's not even on.
located near Edgefield County Airport, 12 miles north of Aiken, moving west at 5 miles north from their neighbors.
Wait. Montgomery. Richmond in Scotland. Oh, shit! What did Columbia do? Where's this for? Holy shit!
Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Calhoun County in central South Carolina, central Lexington County in central South Carolina, central Richland County in central South Carolina until 7:15 p.m. Daylight time. At 6:27 a severe thunderstorm was located over 5 points. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following Calhoun County in
Gotcha!
any size in central South Carolina. Source: Central Radar Indicated in central South Carolina until 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. In Halifax, 6:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight include a Columbia thunderstorm was located west Columbia Point, Columbia, Forest Neighbors, 30 miles Andrews.
262's right over there next to the 519. 262's over there next to the 519. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant!
Columbia International University, Pharmacy State Forest, River and Howland, South Carolina State Farmers Market include. This includes the following highways: Interstate 126 between mile markers 0 and 3. Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 49th and 73. South Congaree. Interstate 26 between mile markers 100 and 124. Interstate 77 between mile markers 0 and 12, and between mile markers 19 and 22. Includes the following highways: Interstate 126 between mile markers 0 and 3. The next one is South Carolina between mile markers 49 and 73. Southwestern Interstate in central South Carolina. The severe thunderstorm warning for eastern central markers 0 and central Richmond between mile markers 19 and 23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The storm which
Planer's coming. Jars. Jars is here. So that means we're going to be hearing the plane while we get this.
Thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for central South Carolina. Remember, the severe thunderstorm warning still remains in effect for eastern.
What's that?
That's green GSP.
The National
It's just a report.
Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm.
Aiken and Lexington! Aiken and Lexington!
Most flooding deaths occur in vehicles.
And a 1, and a 2,
Through a flooded roadway around Belton.
and a 1, 2, wait, 3.
Flooding will occur in the 5 Points area extending downstream along Rocky Branch Creek. This includes Maxey Gray Park, areas of the US campus along the creek, the intersection at Dickinson Blossom, the intersection at Whaley and Main, and areas of the Olympia neighborhood along the creek.
Go! Yeah, baby, Columbia!
Severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Lexington County in central South Carolina, north central Aiken County in central South Carolina until 7:15 p.m.
Eastern Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles west of Burbank to Ridge Spring, moving northeast at 10 miles per hour.
We'll explain it.
The following hazards are expected: 50 miles per hour wind gusts and heavy-sized hail. Source, radar indicated.
I forgot. They'll only relate if it's for Richland. If it includes Richland, not Lexington.
Locations and tactics include Gilbert, Summit,
What was that?
St. Maria Fire Station and Cedar Pond Campground. This includes Interstate 20 in South Carolina. Until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening for North Central Aiken, Northwestern Calhoun, Lexington, Southeastern Newberry, Central Richland, and East Central Saluda counties. At 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 3 inches of rain have fallen.
Yes, it did.
Additional rainfall amounts
It did.
1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area.
That's good.
Flash
Everything else
flooding
is
is
going
ongoing or
on.
expected to begin shortly. The following hazards are expected: life-threatening flash flooding.
I gotta time that better because I want to try to record everything going off at once.
Source radar. The following
It did go off.
expected
I'm talking about like for me, 'cause like
How do you turn this off?
What?
The G-Storm.
I think you just press the power button once, or just tap it.
Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Columbia, Lexington, West Columbia, Casey, Fairmont, Forest Acres, Greensburg, Leesville, Springdale, Red Bank, Oak Grove, Highway 6 at Lake
See, now you press the alert button.
Andrews, Yettsville,
There we go.
South Congaree, Pine Ridge, Gaston, Arcadia Lakes, Columbia Metro Airport.
I don't know how the fuck this thing works. Can you do it?
Carolina State
I have no
Farmers
idea
Market. This includes the following highways: Interstate 126 between mile marker 0 and 3.
What was that?
20 in South Carolina
just a
between
flood
mile
report out
markers
of
35
Columbia.
and 77. Interstate 77 between mile marker 0 and 21.
Is there a way I can like
26
actually listen to this?
25.
Yeah. You just press. If you get off the standby mode.
Yeah, I don't know how to get out of it.
Hey, Michael.
Just hold down the power button.
Turn around. Don't drown. Flash flooding will occur in the 5 Points area extending downstream along Rocky Branch Creek. This includes Maxie Great Park.
Oh, come on, you piece of fuck. Clarendon, Lee, and Sumter!
Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lee County in central South Carolina, northeastern Clarendon County in central South Carolina, east central Sumter County in central South Carolina until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Woodsbridge State Park, or 13 miles west of Lake City, moving south at 20 miles per hour.
It's on channel 1.
Hazards are expected 60 miles
That's
per
why it keeps
hour
going off.
size hail. Source,
Safe.
radar indicated. The following effects are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations and tactics include Manning, Algoyu, Woodspace State Park, Elliott, Turkeyville, Mixville, Lynchburg, Bronson, Preston, East Sumter, St. Charles, Gable, and Shiloh. This includes Interstate 95 between mile markers 118 and 146. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Chesterfield County in central South Carolina, northeastern Kershaw County in central South Carolina until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:17
I
p.m.
was gonna say this now. I really do love that home patrol.
thunderstorm was
Like, my
located
God,
7 miles east of Carolina Sand
I
Hills
really want to get the
Wildlife.
Home Patrol too at some point.
Same here, but that thing is so damn expensive.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, why? Oh, God. What the fuck?
Counties is canceled.
Why are you doing this?
The warning has moved out of the area. Therefore,
What the fuck?
a severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern
Fuck you.
Daylight Time for
Fucking
Central
gorilla.
Just leave it off.
Fucking gorilla piece of shit.
Thunderstorm warning
Just leave it off. It's fine. I didn't even touch it. I just.
This motherfucker's dead right at the center of it! Calhoun, Clarendon, Lee, Richland, and Sumter.
South Carolina. West Central Clarendon County in Central South Carolina. Sumter County in Central South Carolina. Southeastern Richland County in Central South Carolina until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Eastover for 8 miles in Central South Carolina. Central County, 25 South Carolina. West Central Clarendon County in Central South Carolina. Miles from County in Central South Carolina. Southeastern Missouri County in Central South Carolina until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Expected at 6:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located near Eastover for 8 miles southwest of Air Base, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. St. Matthews, the following hazard are National Park, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and heavy side hail. Sumter County Airport, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Extension of trees and power lines. This includes the following impacted include 26 miles and 130 South Cedar State 77 between mile markers 7 and 13. National Cedar State 95 between mile markers 117 and 118. Jackson, Harewood, Point, Spring Park, Vinewood, Asheville, and Savannah. This includes the following highways. Interstate 26 between mile markers 101 and 100 southwest. On which Interstate 1 is between mile markers.
I got it.
Still possible with thunderstorm. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight. Remember, a severe thunderstorm warning still remains. Hey, Michael.
What? In Lexington. What the?
7:30 p.m. Eastern
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bum. Whoop! Perfect. I timed it just right! Signal's going away. 519.
20 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected. 60 miles per hour in gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. The following events are expected. Hail damage is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations of hazards include Municipal Airport, Wagner, County, Ferry Airport, Thornton, and Newfoundland. This includes Interstate 20 in South Carolina between mile markers 19 and 29. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lee County in Central South Carolina, northeastern Clarendon County in Central South Carolina, east central Sumter County in Central South Carolina until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Western State Park, 4 miles west of Lake City, moving south at 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, the signal's starting to deteriorate. Calhoun, Clarendon, Orangeburg. Oh, come on. Don't tell me we can't get it no more.
Lancaster, Surrey, and Saluda.
Okay, good. We can still get it.
Thunderstorm watch number 377 remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And now includes the following counties in South Carolina: Calhoun, Clarendon,
local television and television outlet. What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Southeastern Newberry, Central Richmond, and East Central Saluda
Yes.
counties.
No.
Yes.
6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated
Yes.
thunderstorms produced.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
It sounds gay like that.
In central South Carolina, southwestern Calhoun County in central South
No
Carolina,
wonder it hasn't been going on. Why
southwestern
two?
Sumter County in
It wasn't
central
getting
South
one
Carolina,
anymore.
east central Orangeburg County in central South Carolina until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 7:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time,
It is now.
a severe thunderstorm was located near Somerset, or 15 miles southwest of Manning, moving south at 40 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated.
I assume
The following impacts are
WMHK
expected.
will know, right?
Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Somerset, Ellery, Santee State Park, Santee Cooper Regional Airport, Santee, Utahville, Vance, Poplar Creek Landing, Rimini, St. Paul, Stempole Landing, Rocks Pond Campground and Marina, Utah Springs, Indian Bluff Recreation Park, Davis Station, Crescent, Blount's Landing, Mill Creek Marina and Campground, Lone Star and Low Falls Landing. This includes the following highways: Interstate 26 between mile markers 161 and 164. Interstate 95 between mile markers 90 and 117. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. Severe thunderstorm watch number 377 remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties: in South Carolina, Calhoun, Clarendon, Kershaw, Lee, Lexington, Orangeburg, Richmond, and Sumter. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development.
Calhoun, Clarendon, Orangeburg.
Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Carolina.
Warning event!
Carolina.
Warning
Clarendon County in central South Carolina. Southwestern Sumter County in central South Carolina. Orangeburg County in central South Carolina until 8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 7:51 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Brookdale, moving south at 25 miles per hour. The following hazards are expected: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Orangeburg, Brookdale, St. Matthews, Holly Hill, Branchville, Somerset, Bowman, Ellery, Santee State Park, Santee Cooper Regional Airport, Claflin College, South Carolina State University, Orangeburg County Airport, Edisto Gardens, Santee, Cameron, Utahville, Roseville, Vance, and Cordova. This includes the following highways: Interstate 26 between mile markers 143 and 169. Interstate 95 between mile markers 85 and 117. Flood warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening for North Central Aiken, Northwestern Calhoun, Lexington, Southeastern Newberry, Central Richmond, and East Central Saluda counties. At 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight